What's up, guys? Welcome back to Man Cave Collectibles, coming at you today with another figure review. Today we have the very anticipated 2-pack of Marvel's Logan, Marvel's Hawkeye. This is the old man version of each one of these figures. They ended up starting with a storyline that involved old man Logan, and that kind of evolved into kind of an old man universe, I guess you could say. Old man Hawkeye ended up getting his own storyline as well. He was involved in the original storyline with Logan, but now, actually ended up getting his own comic book as well in the end. We also have the Baby Hulk, which is kind of a integral part of the original Old Man Logan storyline. So if you have not read those graphics, or that graphic novel, the original, you definitely need to pick that up and check it out. The ongoing storylines are really good as well. So if you want to check those out, certainly check with your local comic book shops. But let's get right on into what we're here today to see. That is the 2-pack. So we got really neat box art here. This is kind of new. It's not something we've really seen yet as far as kind of this maybe slate looking color. It's not white, it's not gray. It's kind of a slatish gray. Pretty neat looking. Got the big X symbol here. Logan and Hawkeye. Hasbro's got some logos there in the bottom. Going around the top, we still have that same X logo. Got some promo art here of Old Man Logan on this side, and as you would guess, Hawkeye on the other. And then we'll go to the back. We actually have just the full images of what we actually seen on each side of the box. Looks really good. As far as the front, nice window packaging. We can pretty much see all the accessories that they come with, kind of plain sight. Let's go ahead and pop these guys out of this package and see what we got. All right, guys, check this out. These guys look fantastic. Let's go jump right on into the accessories that these guys come with. So with Wolverine, I'm assuming these come with Wolverine. They're kind of in the middle of the package and could probably fit on either of the bodies, but we get two kind of open, relaxed style hands here. So, these look good. I think they're for Logan. That would be my assumption on these. So get those. We also get an alternate Old Man Logan head, which looks really nice. So this one would be without the his hat, and he also doesn't have the full beard. You can see he just kind of has the classic, more sideburny look, that we've seen Logan with forever, but this is just the old man version. And then, really cool, and one of the stars of the show is the Baby Hulk with Pacifier. Looks really good. If you have not read the story, this guy will not make sense to you. I would highly recommend reading at least Old Man Logan to catch up on this. But that is a fantastic accessory to this 2-pack. Moving on to Hawkeye. Hawkeye comes with his quiver. It's all black, no paint. Mine has a little bit of a kind of a white something on it. I don't know what that is. Maybe it'll come off. But pretty well sculpted. It's just a quiver full of arrows here. It will peg. You can see we have a peg hole, or a peg that will peg into the peg hole on his back. So that looks really nice. He also comes with just an all black, no paint bow here. And then he gets a bow, and I'm really glad they did this. We get a bow with an arrow attached so that if you want to do it in posing, it'll look so much better being that this arrow is already attached. It's ready to go, and all you really have to do is pose them up. I had a big problem like if you took like the Ranger Slayer figure that I reviewed recently. You get a bow and an arrow, and it's really hard to get the arrow to look right with the bow when they're not already connected. So the fact that this one is molded into it, it's ready to go and give you kind of that perfect pose. I think this is going to be fantastic, and probably the way I'll try to pose him up. And then lastly, we get, this was more of his look from the original. He is blind in the Old Man Logan storyline. So this is more of kind of his original look from that original story. Looks fantastic. Got his ponytail here, got his glasses. This one's awesome. However, I think the head sculpt that's on him is really my favorite. I love this head sculpt. This could almost be used as an old man Thor head sculpt as well. It's really, really nice look. So while we got Hawkeye here, we'll take a look at him. We also get to take advantage of the new pinless technology with the articulation. So you can see just how clean everything is here. And it definitely has a different feel to it. Almost like a more rubbery type of feel, but I like it. But just kind of looking, he's got that hair, the real nice flowing hair. It's got a little bit of paint detail to it with some grays, some light grays. Looks good. He does have kind of his man purse here, his man bag, is whatever you want to call it, kind of thrown over his side. That can be removed. You can see that is not connected to him in any way, so it can be removed. In fact, so can this strap here. You can see he's got these straps here, so that could be removed if you wanted to take that off as well. But it looks really nice. Got his glove on, kind of that archer glove. Moving on down. Real nice detail here on the belt. That's fantastic paintwork and sculpt work by Hasbro. If you look at that, it's kind of a tactical belt. If you ever carry a weapon or a gun, these are these type of belt clips are real popular, kind of in that concealed carry world for your concealed carry belt. You can see here on the knees we got real clean knee work. As far as the way it's articulated, you'll see those pins coming across. Looks good. Looks really nice. All the way down to the boots. This is a very well done figure by Hasbro. Very impressed with how that looks. Let's move on over to our main man Wolverine here, or Logan, I guess you could say. He really doesn't go by Wolverine in this storyline. It's pretty much just old man Logan. But we can take a look at that, just how well done that face is. Just look at that. The wrinkles in his face, and I mean, they've even got like the crow's feet on his eyes for his, showing his age. I mean, really well done. Just a soft plastic here on the hat. That's just, you're not going to mold it, but it's soft. You're not going to worry about it breaking or causing any problems like that. Soft plastic here for the jacket. You probably could take that off, however, his arms are sculpted. This is a sculpted jacket on the arms, and then just a soft plastic for the jacket over the torso. So you wouldn't want to take it off because your arms would look stupid being there. They're still part of the jacket, but the jacket looks really nice, kind of tattered, and got some holes in it here at the bottom. He does have what I consider the dreaded claws. I really dislike these claws that they use. It is so hard to get them straight and looking nice. So I may go ahead and purchase, if you've watched my reviews a couple weeks ago, I did a review on some metal claws. There's some custom metal claws that just slide right into these portholes. I'll probably go ahead and sub out these for that because these are just, these are bad. I mean, look how that come out of the package. You can see the middle one there is just warped out of the package, and I can probably straighten it, and I'll try. But these, I hate these claws that Hasbro sends us here. Hasbro can do so much better. In fact, they did. Look at the X-Force Wolverine. That's a perfect claw, and it gives no problem whatsoever as far as staying straight and not looking like that. So something to think about. Got a nice cowboy belt there. And then moving on down. Now, one thing I don't understand, and maybe you can put in the comments if you get it, we got these pins here on this, so it doesn't give quite as clean of a sculpt if you look on his elbow as well as his knees. So we don't have that clean sculpt look that we got here with Hawkeye. You can look, Hawkeye does not have those pins there, so I don't, if you know why that is, put it in the comments below, why they did Wolverine different. And then we got his nice boots here, kind of coming out from under his jeans. So really, really nice. Both these guys are going to have basically the same articulation. So we can we can run through that articulation real fast here. If I can get old man Logan to stand up. We'll use Hawkeye since he, let's just put Logan back here. We'll use Hawkeye since he doesn't have the big jacket. But as far as they're, looking down, we can get to about right there. Looking up, we can get maybe a slight up, not much. As far as the arms, lots of range of motion there. Fantastically done. Full 360, bicep swivel. Definitely got the double jointed elbows. Check that out. You can touch that thumb on that shoulder. So that's fantastic. We get we saw this with Snake Eyes, but we get the side to side articulation here. Let's see, mine's a little tight. I don't want to break it. Let's see if we can get this side. Actually, it's kind of odd. You're going to get a different type of articulation on this wrist versus this wrist. This is your traditional forward and backward, and then your 360. So we do have that side to side here. But again, mine is, let's see if we can pop that off. You can see what I mean here by it's a side to side articulation, and I'm probably gonna have to heat that up to try to get it to loosen up some, because it is not moving. So I'll try to heat that up, but at least you know what you do have there. As far as we move down to the legs, we can get about that far apart. We do have the thigh cut there, which is nice. It's a full 360. We've got these nice double jointed knees here, which look great. Got a cut right above the boot, and then lots of movement in that foot, side to side, forward and back. We can wrap that thing up around the side of his ankle. Looks really good. Lots of ab crunch right there and back. Looks good. And then the full 360 there at the waist. So lots of opportunity there as far as the articulation on him. Wolverine's basically the same. Even though we've got a little bit different look with the pins here in the knee, it looks like plastic pins. It may still be a pinless articulation, but the portholes are there for whatever's holding that joint in place. But you can see it's a great range of motion there. He's got, the chest articulation. You can see there, just like Hawkeye does, the swivel there at the waist. He's got pretty much the same articulation here in his ankle, but he's slightly hindered by the jean. You can see there his jeans come all the way down. So that's going to slightly hinder it a little bit from what we saw over there. As far as his looking down, we can get him to about right there. Looking up to about right there. These arms are not going to do a full 360 because of the way this jacket comes out over the top of them. So you can get them around, but they're not going to basically be end over end, like Hawkeye was able to do. And then got the double joint in the elbow. And then he's got just the traditional articulation in his wrist. You can see both those are the traditional, as well as the wrist that he comes with just have the traditional Marvel Legend thing there. So let's line these guys up here with a few other figures, and we'll do some size comparison. All right, guys, so just to kind of throw them in with some additional Marvel Legends, we do have the Wolverine. You can see here, these are the metal claws I was talking about. If you have not seen my review on that, check that out. It was a couple videos back, probably 10 or 12 videos back maybe. But check out those custom claws. They look so much better than what old man Logan there is working with. But we can see that they're basically the same height. Hawkeye's a little taller. We've got my newly acquired Warpath figure over here. So you can see kind of where those sizes run is exactly where you would expect these Marvel Legends to run as far as size for each of the characters. If we want to throw in, a slightly bigger character, we can throw Big Juggernaut back there. If you want to see, here's a comparison with the new NECA cartoon line turtles, if you want to get that size comparison in there. So yeah, I think these look fantastic, man. Really excited to have them. We're going to have the 3-pack of the Psylocke, Phantom X, and Nimrod will be coming in the next few days. So be available to check that out on my channel. That review will be coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. Hit that like button for me. It really helps the channel out. I greatly appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Lots of content on the way. Check out some of my previous videos. We do Marvel Legends and statues and toy hunts and omnibus, and we really cover anything that has to do with the comic book world. Yeah, check that out. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content. To my current subscribers, we're on our way to 1,000. I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully we can add a few more. Hope everybody stays safe out there, safe and healthy. Until next time.